Hello and welcome to True Guidance Tarot. I'm Adriana Teodoro-Dier. I'm a spiritual medium and intuitive reader. I have a message for Sagittarius today, and to let you know how this works, I have asked my guides in spirit for a message through the cards that will be deeply helpful, inspirational, I hope, this week. We all need a little bit of uplifting and deeply meaningful for you. So if you are new to this channel, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. I really strongly urge you to subscribe to this channel so that you can stay in contact with this high vibrational information every week to help you understand what's going on and to move forward on your path. And if you're returning, I'm so grateful for you, and thanks for joining me again. I love and really value this time where we share your journey together. So let's get started, Sagittarius, because I drew some extra cards for you just to see what's going on. We've got some things to think about. The Page of Pentacles is the energy that the universe is sending you. So your patience is being strongly tried this week. This is a slower moving earth energy. And yes, there's kind of like little glimmers of movement or glimmers of directions, but in general, this is a pretty quiet card. That's what I'm saying. So, you know, this energy is it's stasis right now. Nothing is going on. Now, I want to draw your attention to the fact that the figure as well as the owl are facing forward. So they're facing us, and it's kind of like they're open to us. They're welcoming us. Now, when the universe sends you this kind of energy of openness, of possibilities, of kind of widening your vision, widening your focus, you're responding a different way. You're responding, and I'm sorry, the cards were this way. You're responding with this Two of Wands. You cannot wait to get a focus. You can't wait for something to happen next. But you're very focused on one way. It's like you've got your blinders like a horse. You've got your blinders on and you're looking for movement, you're looking for direction, you're looking for activity, but only in this one way. And there's an immense amount of focus in this card. And so usually I like to see this card for Sagittarius, but I think at the moment this is also saying to you that your vision is quite narrow. It's quite unibrow. It's unifocused, but interesting. Brow is your third eye, right? So something about when that focus is too narrow, this third eye can't open up. It's all the way across. Sorry. The other side is being especially funny today. There's been other things that have been happening today that just have been showing us that message for all of us that it's okay to lighten up. It's okay to find the funniness, the silliness in things. Situations are always just temporary, right? So anyway, we've got the unibrow going on here. We've got the unifocus, monovision happening. So even those around you are wanting, this line here, they're wanting to focus in the same direction as you, or they're wanting to it's just like you're wanting everything to be this. You're wanting everything to be one way. Now, we look at what happens. We have, I know, another antithesis of your energy. We've got the Four of Swords. Again, more stillness, more resting, more healing. And you've had it, really. I understand, Sagittarius, you've had it. You've got the Three of Swords and the King of Wands. And so we've got these sword cards that are sitting there. They're not moving. And this King of Wands is trying to push things forward. I feel so much power and impatience with this card right now. I feel just a big, like, this energy that just wants to start springing forward and jump into action. It's kind of like, you know, this one is like, hello, I'm ready. And he's finally like, I'm here, I'm moving. But look at what's stopping him. We've got the Three of Swords and we've got the Four of Swords. And the Four of Swords is talking to us about, okay, there's the reason why there's no movement. There is a reason for this. This is about a time for healing. This is a time for rest. And this is a time, and notice how this figure is facing forward. This is a big theme for us. Notice how you're given the chance to open up your mind to different possibilities of what could be. Now, you're tending not to react well to this card, and that's why we get this Three of Swords, who again is facing forward, but she's facing forward in a limited way because she's stabbed by three swords, right? So it's like you're interpreting this stillness wrong. You're taking it personally. You're taking it as a betrayal. You're just feeling so dejected and so kind of upset by this energy that doesn't seem to be moving forward. And all you want is for this to happen. You just want this King of Wands to help you shoot forward, to get things in motion, to be in the direction you think things need to go. Notice that he's got that profile thing going on again, just like this card here. They're both facing a particular direction, and we're talking about focused action here. And that's his problem, because he's only looking in one way, and I'm holding them both up for a reason, because he's only looking one way. When that one way doesn't happen, then he gets upset and he feels like dejected, and he feels that he can't, that he's done the wrong thing, that he's been focusing on the wrong thing. So you can tell, like, I feel like I'm saying a lot of the same things again, because it's that frustration energy, that frustration loop that comes up when things don't go your way exactly how you want it to go. So I asked for another card just because I wanted to be sure that I was on the right track with you. We get the Nine of Pentacles. This talks about deep harmony that is universal, compassionate, and they're saying overreaching. So overarching, this is a bigger, what do you call it? This is a bigger energy than just the monovision, the unibrow. Now let's look at this figure. She's facing not towards us, she's facing, it's like we're behind her, but then she's opening out onto this piano, and then the piano puts out those branches, and then it opens up to that pinnacle. So she's actually opening up her world. Do you see what I'm saying? So it's like these cards have been talking to you about, okay, you're given this chance to be open. Maybe there's a different way that we could be accomplishing what you want to be doing. But you're like, no, it has to happen this way. It has to happen this way. I've already said it has to happen this way. But now this card is coming to you saying, okay, but if you take that openness and you say, all right, what is really important? What is my universal truth? What is my deep desire for my life on this earth? And you start to focus on that, all of a sudden, the world starts to open up, and all of a sudden, you start to get these circumstances and people and events and opportunities that are in harmony, big word with this card, that are in harmony with that openness and that willingness to attract your desired world, but again, from a place of openness, not from a place of unibrow, of monovision. So it's like you take hold of the bigger picture, and then you flow with that bigger picture. You allow that bigger picture to take you in a new direction, to open up new possibilities, and you find yourself in a deeper state of harmony than if you would have forced your way through. So well, I'm really surprised by the strength of that energy that's coming through right now. Because they're saying this is so much bigger than we think. This is so much bigger than you, and you're part of something bigger. And you think that your leadership is one way. You think that your leadership is parting the seas, just like, Moses in the desert. Parting the seas, parting the way for everyone else, forcing your way forward, and making this channel and making yourself a beacon of light. But the message is actually quieter, but more powerful. It's saying align yourself with that bigger desire, that bigger piece of harmony, and that bigger universal ideal, that the one that makes you get up in the morning. And I'm talking about a big picture thing. I'm not talking about I get up in the morning to take the dog out. Like, I get up in the morning because I'm so excited to do X. That's what we're talking about, the big picture where the small details don't matter. Because when you align yourself with this, you're going to be surprised at how fast the universe is going to send you things that are going to assure your forward movement, and that are going to assure you of the fact that there's a lot more in harmony with you than you think. So it's almost like surrendering to that harmony of the bigger picture and then seeing what happens, seeing the way your world opens up. Um, so um, thanks for sharing that experience with me. That was really interesting and fascinating. So if you have questions about this, or you need me to clarify exactly the concepts I talked about, please reach out in the comments. And I also wanted to just let you know that if you're ever seeking an intuitive reading, I have intuitive readings and spiritual guidance available over Zoom. And you can find out more through my website, trueguidancetarot.com. And I wish you a great week without a unibrow, hopefully. And I'll look forward to seeing you next time. Have a good week.